Hello and welcome to another video. Today I'm at Wulong County Geology Park and it's near Chongqing. It's a few hours bus ride from Chongqing and we decided we would do an organized tour to get here. So we are now about 3/4 through the first scenic spot, which is the three bridges, and it's really impressive. You take this elevator down a few hundred meters, and then you walk downstairs, and just the scenery is amazing. And the whole path that leads through this scenic spot is, I think, 2.5 or 3 kilometers long, and you just go downhill. At the other end, usually your bus, if you have an organized tour, the bus will pick you up there. And even though today is such a foggy day, and outside, like when we drove up the mountain, you couldn't really see anything because there was fog everywhere. But despite the fog, down here in this valley, it's really nice. Sometimes you can't really see the top of the mountains due to the fog, but it's still worth coming here, and it's amazing. Our first stop were the 3 natural bridges, and now we are at the Longshui Gorge, which is, well, as you've seen, this path through this gorge with a waterfall and very high mountains next to you. It's super impressive. It's really, really cool. But I would say both places, the 3 natural bridges and this gorge, are not for people who are afraid of heights, because there are stairs after stairs after stairs and they go down. But it's really, really cool. And even though it's like, all the people go in one way and it is built for tourists, it's still, you walk through this whole natural scenery. It's amazing how they even built this place, because as you've seen, we went down and up and over and under, and somehow they still managed to build those stairs and the paths through this whole area. So it's a great place to visit. Really, really cool. But I'll tell you later about why I didn't really like part of the operated tour. But for now, I'm gonna keep on exploring, so let's go. So it's the next day and we are back in Chongqing, and now let's review that tour that we took yesterday. Well, we booked the tour through a tour agency that was right next to our hotel, which was easy enough because my friend speaks Chinese. The price for the tour was 360 yuan, and that included the bus, entry tickets, a snack on the bus, water, raincoats, lunch, and obviously an operated tour with lots of information. However, it was in Chinese. We were picked up at 7:30 in the morning in front of our hotel, and then the bus took us to another location where we had to change to another bus. We got on the other bus and it took us all the way to Wulong County. It was roughly a 3-hour bus ride, but there are 2 stops in between where we could use the bathroom, buy some coffee or drinks and some snacks as well. There were roughly 30 to 35 people on the bus. People were quiet, nobody was smoking or making noise, so that was pretty nice. Of course, if you're fluent in Chinese, it would make it easier to take a tour that's operated in Chinese, because we had problems understanding some of the things that the lady was telling everyone. So sometimes we were just not sure what was going on when. So we did know that we would visit 2 scenic spots and that lunch would be included, but while on the bus, the operator tried to sell extra tickets for extra sites. because we didn't see a point of buying the ticket for those things and pay the extra money, we had to wait at the stops while everybody else on the bus went there. And then finally around 12:15 or so, we had lunch. It was pretty quick. We reached the first site, the 3 natural bridges, around I think 1:15, and then we had roughly 2 hours to explore that area by ourselves. And then we took another bus. The bus took us to the Longshui Gorge. We had, I think, about an hour or an hour and a half to explore that place. Around 5, I think, we took the bus back to Chongqing, and we reached Chongqing around 7:30 and were dropped off in Jiefang Bay, which is the central part of the city. It's possible to do all the traveling by yourself, but you would have to take either a train or a bus and change to a different type of transportation once you reach Wulong city. All in all, the cost was not that much more. I think it was roughly, you could say 50 yuan more or 80 yuan more than what it would have cost to do it individually. I think for that it was a good deal. The 3 of us would recommend doing an organized tour if you are not too lazy, but if you just want other people to organize everything for you. Just if you take a Chinese tour and you don't have all the details beforehand, expect some things to be a little different than you thought, such as those few stops before where we just had to stand and wait, which for me was a little annoying. I would say overall we were happy with the tour that we got, with some minor annoyances. That's it for today's video. I hope you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and see you next time. Bye.